Hi, this is Makonas Pokani, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. We're dealing with a topic that speaks about the hard things to do in order to become a great leader. Some hard things that you need to do or to go through in order to become a great leader. And I've said that becoming a great leader is not cheap. Becoming a great leader is not as easy as people think. So you need to go through some hard things in life. And you need to embrace them and make sure that you are aware that you're going to meet tough situations, hard things in life. You need to go through things that are difficult to stomach and swallow. But you need to go through them if you want to be a great leader. And that's the reason that we're dealing with this. And this is part 3 of this topic today. And I hope this will help you as we deal with it. You have to deliver results when making excuses is an option. Because there are times whereby you can make excuse and the excuse will be understandable. There are times when people ask you questions about the results that you need to deliver. But there are reasons why you can not deliver the results. There's excuses that are very, very, very valid, that people can listen to, that when you say them, everybody will see with their own eyes that this is the reason why you didn't deliver results. But great leaders are going all the way to deliver results even when there are reasons not to deliver results. There are situations like the season that we are in of COVID-19 whereby results of business are difficult. But great leaders are looking for ideas. They are looking for ways that are different, how they can generate business and continue delivering results even when situations of COVID has befallen them. That's great leadership. Now, I'm saying that make sure that you have to deliver results. Make sure that you have to find a way of delivering results. Make sure that you have to find means of how to deliver results, even when giving an excuse is easy to do so. I must really say that there are valid reasons sometimes in why you cannot deliver results. We are looking at even the young people, the class of 2020 and 2021 metric classes, that it was difficult for them. Very, very difficult. And as they were going through preparation for exams, they were not actually attending classes enough. They were not getting proper materials and teaching time. They lost out on teaching time. So in other words, there are many excuses that they can raise. There are many reasons that they could tell us why they cannot deliver results. But amongst them, there are those that have delivered results. There are those that have delivered distinctions, and 5 distinctions, 6 distinctions, up to 10, 11 distinctions. And you can realize that the very same people that were in the same class, others have got reasons and excuses. Others have told people that is because they didn't have enough teaching class. They've got no time. They've had no time to study and read because of the situation, which of course, when people look at it, is understandable. It's excusable when people listen to it. But great leaders amongst them, they've risen up. They are young men that decided, I will not sleep. I will study more than I would do. I would put more effort more than any other year because this is a difficult year. I will go out of my way to Google and make sure that I read up and make sure that I spend more time studying, even making sure that I do extra studies as well, more than I would do normally. And those people have gone out of their way. And then they have achieved, delivered results, and majority of them delivered even greater results, which are many distinctions in the midst of situations where they could give excuses. And those excuses are a clear option that everyone could have taken, but they've delivered results. Now, you ask yourself, why others achieve while others fail, while the same excuse they were faced with? The reason is because amongst them, those that are great leaders are actually seeing the need to deliver results, even when there are excuses amongst them. And I want to urge you as a young man that please make sure that you desire to deliver results, even when there are a lot of excuses that you can pick on and deal and submit them. And everybody else would actually understand you when you give those excuses. But rise up and deliver the results as a young man. You have to search for your own explanation even when you are told to accept the facts. There are times when people come with the so-called facts to you. There are times when people are putting facts before you. Things like people like scientists who will bring facts that they say they are facts. But great leaders don't think and stick on the level of facts. Great leaders are people that will search and they will research themselves. They will actually search for information themselves. They'll go out of their way and say, I know they say the fact is this. I know that the scientists have said this, but I'm going to do my own research. I'm going to work hard and not sleep because I want to see and prove on my own. Now, these great leaders, and now I want to emphasize that great leaders are not satisfied with facts feeding them, that they're fed with. They are not satisfied with facts that are given by people. Because what is a fact to someone may not be the true fact, because you may need to establish. And other things also, remember in life, that there are facts that can actually be tested, and you may get better facts than the ones that you are given. And sometimes you find people that relax and sit on their laurels, accept the facts given by people. And sometimes you fail yourself by accepting the so-called facts and without researching yourself. Now, great leaders are researchers. Great leaders are going out of their way to test the very same facts that have been given and dished to them as facts. Now, as a great leader, please test the facts. Put them on the scale. Weigh them. Don't just be spoon-fed with the so-called facts, because some of the things that we are given, we are being limited not to think out of the box, and we are being limited not to mature in our strategic thinking. And that is why we are lacking in becoming great leaders. Now, great leaders are people that will push and push, make sure that even though there's a fact, they will actually go against that fact. And that's the reason why you'll find people that will climb mountains even when it's snowing. They'll climb mountains and go to mountain peaks and so on. It is a fact it's cold. It's a fact that there's snow on the mountain. It is a fact that you may freeze and die. But researchers or great leaders are those that goes against the facts sometimes, and they research and explore themselves those facts and expand them. And you find that because you have explored the facts and researched them, you find more better facts, as I said, that are greater than the facts that you are fed with. And that's great leadership. Now, as a young man, I want you to start having open mind, whereby you challenge situations. Challenge even the facts that you've been given, the facts that you've been taught by your parents, the facts that you've been told by your class teacher, the facts that you've been told by situations and environment, and challenge them, research more and dig deeper. And you'll realize that as you dig deeper, you become a great leader, because you're going to discover many other things that no other person have discovered before. You have to also make mistakes. You have to also make mistakes and look like an idiot at some stage. But it is very, very, very important that you don't stick to those mistakes. You don't sleep in them. You don't live according to your mistakes. You rise up and conquer failures and destroy the mentality of saying, I failed. And therefore rise up and challenge the situation and the status quo and become a better person, because you challenge yourself out of those mistakes. Now, you can do mistakes. You can become like an idiot. And everybody looks at you and say, this is an idiot. But great leaders are not afraid to be called idiots. Great leaders are not afraid to be called failures, because they are challenging themselves out of the box, and they do things that may discredit them in front of the eyes of the people. But remember, the very same people that discredit you and laugh at you when you look like you're failing, they're the very same people that are going to applaud to you and try to become your friends when you're succeeding. Now, great leaders are aware of this, and they continue doing, even when they look like they're idiots. Even when they've done mistakes, they try again. And they make sure that they rise above their mistakes and actually conquer their mistakes and make sure that they don't stay in their mistakes and become better people by challenging themselves to do more in their lives. That's great leaders. And I want to urge you as a young man to please make sure that as you make mistakes, you don't stay in them. You may be called idiot, but don't take that for effect, because that's the only thing that you're going to rise up and become a better young man and a better leader and a great leader in life. I want to end up here today. Your host, Mike Connor Spokane. Thank you very much for listening to us and be part of this great topic. We will deal with part 4 tomorrow. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel and listen to these videos as we post them at all times, and you will gain a lot. And make sure that you also like this page so that you don't miss anything that comes, and make sure that you click that notification button and it notifies you as well, and you are able to listen to us continue going forward. Join us as we deal with part 4 tomorrow. May the good Lord bless you, and cheers for now.